My sense also is SuperViz is super smooth versus perhaps a Zoom that's super latent, and all of a sudden everything starts to feel kind of kludgy about trying to share. And I don't know why that is, but I just have the sense that trying to share Matterport space using Zoom is simply not the right tool for.
Well, if you think what's happening, right, when you're sharing a screen and Matterport, especially if you're doing a tour of a screen share, that screen's moving a lot. So it's a lot of pixels and it's streaming. What SuperViz is doing is we're loading the model individually in everybody. So everybody's rendering the perfect image locally on their computer, and we're just sending coordinate data. So little streams of variables going back and forth. So the data to do that is so much smaller and it's very accurate. There's no choppiness in the data. So if I move to another spot, then I'm just saying Russ moved to another spot, but the actual individual rendering is picture perfect because everyone is running their own visualizer.
So that's part of what the magic of SuperViz is that
exactly
that you're actually transmitting very little data, which means everyone has their own view of a Matterport space. And the only thing that's being pushed to everyone is the nuance of maybe the avatar looked left or looked right or pointed up or down, which is presumably very little data, and therefore doesn't have this overhead of slowing down and dragging that experience.
Exactly. Very similar to, say, these modern video games that look so realistic, but yet you're playing with 30 people in the game at the same time. So the reason why that looks good is everybody's rendering their own video game. You're not streaming the video game. What you're streaming is just tiny little numbers back and forth between the people that synchronizes it. So it's a very much thinking of video conferencing like an immersive video game and not just video streams.
Okay, so